Many people have served time in Kingston Penitentiary. A lot of them have spent most of their life there, while a few has escaped. Now, this gentleman is the last person to officially escape over the wall at the Kingston Penitentiary, one of Canada's most secure prisons, but his story doesn't start and stop with that. Tyrone Williams Ty Conn was a Canadian bank robber who came to major prominence after it was revealed he was a victim of the system that was supposed to help him as a child offender but never did. Now, Tyrone Conn was born in 1967 as Ernest Bruce Hayes to an Ontario 15-year-old mother and a father from Newfoundland and Labrador. Soon after his birth, his mother abandoned him to the care of his father, who in turn abandoned him to the care of his maternal grandparents. They eventually placed him for adoption at the age of 3. He was adopted by a Belleville, Ontario psychiatrist, Dr. E. Bert Conn, and his wife. Dr. Conn's wife was described also as mentally unstable. Ty Conn remained with Dr. Conn and his wife for 8 years before being returned to the care of the local Children's Aid Society. He then spent the balance of his adolescence and teenage years in foster homes, group homes, and youth detention facilities, starting at the Brookside Training School at the age of 14. Now, during his time with his adoptive parents, Conn had developed a habit of compulsively stealing, starting with food and escalating by his teens to cars. From the age of 13 until his untimely death, 19 years later, Conn was only legally at large for a total of 69 days. Conn had also been illegally at large by escaping from a number of lower security institutions. In 1998, Conn was transferred to Kingston Penitentiary for acting as an informant at the Millhaven Institution. He advised security staff in Millhaven that fellow inmates were planning an escape and was therefore placed in protective custody. Now, Conn's escape on May 6, 1999 from inside the compound was the 26th in the history of the facility. More than 50 escapees were involved in these 26 incidents. Conn, who disguised himself in the bed with the different materials, eventually employed a ladder and homemade grappling hook to scale the wall and used cayenne pepper to prevent dogs from following his scent. Now, Conn was found in the Toronto apartment building 2 weeks after his escape. Surrounded by police, he committed suicide rather than be captured. Other theories assert that Conn accidentally discharged the stolen gun in his possession during the standoff while he was speaking on a telephone to Teresa Burke, a CBC producer. Burke and journalist Lyndon McIntyre, Lyndon most well known for the Fifth Estate show, were working on major stories throughout the years. Now, McIntyre and Burke later published an award-winning book called Who Killed Ty Conn? Viking Press of Canada, 2000, reissued 2011. McIntyre had met and befriended Conn all the way back in 1994 during the course of researching an investigative story on the effects of child abuse. At the time, Conn was serving a 47-year sentence, principally for bank robbery. The length of the compound sentence was despite the lack of violence in his criminal record. McIntyre arranged for Conn's funeral and also gave a eulogy at the service. Now, McIntyre spoke for quite a while, but his key line in the presentation was, "He often told me how badly he felt about the people he frightened." Now, Lyndon McIntyre, very professional journalist, but maybe got too close to the subject here. Not for me to judge. I never tell another journalist what to get involved with or not, but within media circles, with Teresa and Lyndon being so close to the subject, and the speculation of the book, like who killed Ty Conn, it's very fuzzy if it was conflict of interest, or basically never make yourself part of the story, no matter if you're an award-winning reporter like Lyndon McIntyre. And Lyndon is one of the best investigative reporters in the history of Canada, but maybe in this case he should have backed off a little bit. I wouldn't have done it, but that's just me. Have a good day. Bye.